Hey there, Season Math students. Welcome to Homework 6.1, Intro to Inequalities. It's due tomorrow, and calculators are okay. So the front side are the notes that we've done from class. So they should be able to help you out if you've got what greater than, equal to, less than, equal to signs were, how to check solutions, if you forgot the graphs, and what a closed circle versus an open circle was. Backside is us actually trying to solve inequalities. So to solve inequalities, you follow the same steps as solving equations. Only difference is if you multiply or divide by a negative, you need to flip the inequality symbol. So if you remember, like on ST Math, when you had negatives and the whole number line would flip, that's basically what we're doing this. So write down off to the side, if there is a negative attached to the variable, flip the sign. So by multiplication or division, right? The sign, the inequality sign. So 3x plus 1 less than 10. There's no flip needed here, right? There's no negative number attached to the variable. So you just draw your scales of justice and we get to work. So we subtract 1 from both sides, we get 3x is less than 9, and then we divide by 3, just like we did two-step equations, right? So x is less than 3. So ask yourself, is this an open or closed circle? It's an open circle, and it's on 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's 3, open circle. Now you ask yourself, is 2 less than 3, or is 4 less than 3? And the answer is 2 is less than 3, so that one's out, and that means that all of these are your solutions, 2, 1, 0, all the way to negative infinity. All right, number 3. Here we do need to flip. We need to flip the sign because we have a negative attached to our variable. So we'll rewrite negative 2y plus 22 greater than 18, all because of that little negative attached to our variable. So minus 22 on both sides. We get negative 2y greater than negative 4. Divide by negative 2. And y is greater than 2. So is this open or closed? Again, if you look back to your notes, less than or greater than without the line underneath, those are all open. So then we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're asking ourselves, okay, here's 2 with our open circle. So is 1 greater than 2? Or is 3 greater than 2? And the correct answer is 3, obviously. So everything greater than 2 gets highlighted and is part of our solution all the way to positive infinity. So 1 is not greater than 2. Right? Number 5. Again, we draw our scales of justice. Right off the bat, we see a negative with our variable. So we're going to have to flip. So actually, you can erase the scales of justice because we're going to have to rewrite the problem. So w over negative 7 plus 4 is not greater but less than 5, all because of this negative attached to the variable. Now we do our scales of justice. We subtract 4 from both sides. So w over negative 7 is less than 1. And then we're going to go ahead and multiply by negative 7 on both sides. Because I see division, therefore I multiply, right? So w is less than negative 7. So that's going to be an open circle. And notice you can't start from 0, so maybe put 7 in the center here, and then just put 8, 9, 10 over, and then 6, 5, 4 right there, right? So you ask yourself, oops, sorry, it's just a negative 7, by the way, so all these are negatives, my fault. It's a big difference. So ask yourself, okay, open circle on negative 7, so is negative 6 less than negative 7? Actually, I'm going to have to erase this because negatives operate in reverse order. So negative 7, negative 8, negative 9, negative 10 versus negative 6, negative 5, negative 4. Okay, now we got it. So is negative 6 less than negative 7? And that should be over here. Or is negative 8 less than 7? And remember, the thing about negatives is the further left you go, the smaller they get. So actually the true statement is not negative 6 less than 7, but negative 8. So every number all the way to negative infinity to the left of negative 7 is going to be part of your solution. Last one, number 7. Notice our variable is positive, so we don't have to worry about flipping any sign. So we start off by adding 16. We get 3/8 x is less than -9. I see multiplication, therefore I'm going to divide both sides by 3/8, even though it's a fraction. Still able to do that because I got my calculator. Cross that off, so x is less than -24. So again, put -24 in the middle. Remember, negatives work the opposite, so -25, -26, -27, and then -23, -22, -21. So open or close circle, it's going to be open. And ask yourself, is -25 less than -24, or is -23 less than -24? So what's the true statement? The answer is -25 is less than -24, because again, the further left you go, the smaller you get. All right, even problems are yours. Call me if you have questions.